Hello, my beautiful people. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Goretti and I am the counselor at Butterfly Project. So a couple of things I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to do a quick little video for two reasons. One, I just wanted to give you guys some encouragement during this time, but also to talk about a term or a situation that you guys are probably very familiar with, especially if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, which is S.A.D, which is an acronym. It's so interesting it's called that, but it's an acronym for Seasonal Affective Disorder, and S.A.D being one of the things, interestingly, that you experience is kind of like that melancholy or sadness or depression, kind of feelings during this time. So basically, we'll touch on S.A.D first, but if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, one of the things that people don't realize is typically we need to be taking, vitamin D supplements. We also, when, actually even before fall hits, because our bodies have our own kind of biological clock that happens during the winter months. So one of the things is you guys could be eating the exact same diet, working out the same way, and so many people will actually gain, they say, around 7 pounds over the winter months for no reason at all other than just your body saying, hey, it is winter, I need to put on some extra padding because it's going to get cold and I need to stay warm. So you guys will notice that sometimes you can kind of put on a little bit of weight in the winter without even trying. Usually people think that has to do with, Halloween candy and, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And for sure it could be, obviously that. But for a lot of people, it actually has to do with just the winter months. For those that are really good with their, diet and exercise. So you'll notice that. But our bodies, have its own kind of, biological clock and mechanism, right? And it knows what to do, right, for survival. And so in the winter months, we need more vitamin D because of not being, outside as much, not being out in the sun. We're a lot more indoors, of course, and naturally. And so our bodies kind of like, I'm getting the vision of like squirrels, preparing for winter and gathering up all their, acorns. It's the same kind of idea. Your body starts to say, hey, we need more, vitamin D already in like August. You'll notice squirrels start like first week of August, or sometimes even end of July. They're already, kind of gathering for the winter. So your body, same thing at that time, needs extra vitamin D, but most people are still hanging out in the sun and really don't, think that they need it, and they don't even think to take more vitamin D at that time. But to avoid, seasonal affective disorder, if you do struggle with that, even if you don't, sometimes people will have it come up because they're low on vitamin D, but we need to be already taking that in more, even in August, September for sure. We're now not even October, we're now into November. So this is a time, you guys, I really, if you haven't started, like, up your vitamin D, talk to your doctor about what is recommended. You guys, can find out your own information. I am not a doctor, so I can't really, tell you guys. I just know that you need to up it by a lot more than what you're already taking throughout the year. Okay, so in the winter months and pre-winter, we do need to up our vitamin D level a lot so that we, curb this S.A.D, right? So you want to do that. As well, there's other things, during this time, getting a lot of extra rest. Don't beat yourself up if you are dealing with this. This is hibernation time, right? So this is, a time our bodies, again, naturally want to hibernate, right? Our bodies naturally want to go into that hibernation mode. So listen to your body. If you need extra sleep, if you need to rest more, if you, need to spend some time on the couch with a blanket, with that cup of tea, watching a movie. You might do that a lot more. That's, okay. Listen to your body. because when you give your body what it needs, you'll have those days where you are super pumped and motivated and, ready to kind of get going. So pay attention to your body's cues at this time and really listen and honor them, okay? And don't beat yourself up about it, all right? And definitely if you're having these symptoms, see your doctor, as well as, talk to your doctor and get the increase of vitamin D as well. There are other things that you can do, some research on, or talk to your doctor about as well if you're dealing with it. And the other thing is, you guys, of course, like, counseling always helps. Talking to somebody, maybe it's just a friend or whatever, but definitely talking to someone is something that is going to be helpful for you as well, in regards to this. And the encouragement that I just want to give you guys is, this is a time of year that people start, seeing Christmas stuff, and you might not celebrate Christmas, or there's other, holidays that you celebrate at this time. In the US, there's Thanksgiving and all these things, right? So this is kind of that holiday time. You're going to feel that, hustle and bustle. People kind of get, a little, excited during this time. I was going to use some other terms that I don't want to, but so just keep in mind, first of all, that not everybody enjoys this time of year. Okay, so for us to be really mindful of people, because not everybody celebrates, not everybody has good feelings around this time of year. They might have bad memories. A lot of craziness can happen around the holidays. A lot of, just with heightened, stress for people, and the hustle and bustle and all this kind of stuff. And then with S.A.D, for some people, and just winter months and dealing with like snow and weather conditions and all these kinds of things, can really put people in a place where sometimes it's typically around holidays that, like, not good stuff tends to happen for people. And then there's the natural things with health and people catching colds, and then of course we have the pandemic that we went through, and all these kinds of things, right? So I just want to encourage you guys as well that during this time, I know that it might be tough for some people. This is also a time, because we're seeing all these, festivities and holidays, and people, posting about on social media about, different gatherings and family and friends and exciting things and holidays and parties and all these things. That is not the case for everybody's life. So I just want to offer you some encouragement, that if you are one of those people that is struggling and you might feel lonely at this time, really reach out to somebody. Reach out to a hotline if you have to. Reach out to maybe a group. Maybe it's an online group, maybe it's a counseling group, maybe it is going to a counselor. Maybe it's a drop-in free counseling, because I know this is hard times for people too. Maybe it is finding a counselor, reaching out to somebody, possibly me or somebody else. I also do online counseling as well. So I counsel people all over the world. So if you are interested, my information is always in the description box below. Or if you have a counselor you work with that you like, or whatever it is, just reach out to people. Do not isolate yourself. I know, especially with that hibernation kind of feel that we have, that we tend to want to isolate, and we may not want to talk to people. If you are feeling lonely, connect with other people on social media, but also be mindful to maybe not, like, if you get triggered by seeing people, having fun and festivities and parties and gatherings and gathering with people, if that triggers you, maybe stay away from that at this time as well. Okay. So I just want to offer you guys that encouragement that, if you are feeling lonely, these are things that you can do. And also start to maybe, focus on things that bring you joy at this time. Maybe it doesn't involve other people. Maybe you like going outdoors. Maybe you like, some of the, winter kind of sports or activities. Maybe you like, reading or painting or drawing. Maybe you like music, playing music, listening to music. Maybe there's some sort of creative thing. Maybe you like baking. Maybe, maybe you can volunteer somewhere. And, one of the things is, when we give back to others, I know it's cliche, but it's true. that when we give back to other people, it makes us forget our own, kind of difficulties and struggles, and makes us feel really appreciative and have gratitude. And we receive that gratitude from people, and it feels good to give and help other people. So that might be something as well. Maybe you want to, volunteer at a pet shelter, or something like that. So there's so many different things that you can do at this time as well to kind of help you through it. But first and foremost, always listen to your body and your thoughts, and don't beat yourself up for feeling the way you do, but really honor what you're feeling in the moment, and listen to your body and what it needs, and honor that. All right, my loves, I just wanted to do this for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. Do all the things, like, share, comment down below. I love hearing from you guys and responding to you. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. If you're not subscribed, I would absolutely love to have you here as part of this ever-growing butterfly community. I have some cool things coming up in the future, hopefully before Christmas, if not definitely early in the new year. I have some things, some announcements and some exciting things that are going to be happening on this channel and for Butterfly Project. And yeah, so you guys, if this was helpful for you, if you can do one of those things, I would truly appreciate it, because that is the best way to support my channel, help my channel to grow, but also to get these messages out there and help other people, because of course that is my #1 passion. And also, yeah, hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos. And what else did I want to say? There was something, but I totally forget. Yeah, I can't remember. So, all right, you guys, I wish you all peace, love, and light. Until next time. Bye-bye.